Now, you don't have to be a cowboy to ride this futuristic horse of city mobility. The Cowboy e-bike reached the 4th generation, and it became stronger, powerful, and even smarter than before. You can pre-order it now, and it's gonna be available about September for about 2,500 euros, which is not a bad price for a smart e-bike. I got a quick question for you, and would be nice if you would answer it in the comments down below. Which e-bike would you buy now if the money wouldn't matter? I would like to compare this with Van Move, because they are playing more or less in the same liga, even if they are a little bit different. So the biggest differences and advantages of the Cowboy 4 are the removable battery that is placed under the saddle, and you can take it out effortless. It has about 250 watt and it doesn't have a lot of weight, so you can put it in a bag and take it with you wherever you go and charge it. Beside that, the Cowboy 4 has a carbon belt, and this is so fantastic. It doesn't need any maintenance, and if you are wearing a white suit to work, you don't have to worry, it's never gonna be dirty because of the belt. This is not a review video, by the way. There are just my thoughts about how it feels to ride it. For me, that I ride mostly a mountain bike, I felt like the handlebar was a little bit small. But for a city, it's perfect to maneuver yourself with agility between the cars and in small places. The riding position is a little bit aggressive and remembers me about the road bikes. At a ST model with an open frame, you will be more comfortable though. It's gonna feel like you're riding a Holland bike. By the way, it occurs to me that over 88% of the viewers of the channel are still not subscribed. And by viewers I mean also you. So would be cool if you subscribe and leave a like. And I'm thanking you for that. Now back to the bike. I have to admit that even now, after I've rode it for a while, I don't know where the motor is. I genuinely don't know. I mean, look at it. Behind you don't even see anything at all. I mean, there are e-bikes with a roll of changing gear that are bigger in the middle of the wheel like this one. So they've done a spectacular job in hiding it, implementing it. And the second thing that struck me is that I don't know if there are any gears. I genuinely don't know, because I didn't felt anything. If there are more gears, then the transmission and changing gears is absolute seamless. I mean, at Van Move it was always a certain point where you felt like it's changing the gear now, and you can get used to it, it's no problem, but here I didn't felt anything. And the advantage is that when you are going from a flat terrain to uphill, you will not notice any difference. I mean, your effort will remain steady, and this is priceless. And what about the brakes? They are working perfectly. I didn't felt any problem like I had to some other e-bikes. And even on this small off-road section, the bike handling is very good. I mean, it's like any other bike without suspensions. But keeping it simple and without suspensions is the reason that the weight is just with 19 kilo, pretty low if I compare it with some other e-bikes. And the simplicity is not just this minimalistic look, but also the feeling of it. I mean, you just have to have your smartphone with the Bluetooth turned on in the pocket, and as soon as you will push the pedal, the bicycle will know you are there and it's gonna start. So you don't even need a start button. Now, something that I did miss that the VanMoof has is the boost button. This was pretty fun on the VanMoof. Another fact that was concerning me a little bit was the fact that I can start it just with a smartphone, if I understood right. I mean, even if you take off the battery with a key and put it back, it's not going to turn on without a smartphone. And what's going to happen if I lose my smartphone in some lake, for example? It's just a thought. Because with the smartphone on, you also have some other pretty smart features. I mean, if you are falling down and you have a small accident or a big accident, you have like 50 seconds and the smartphone will notice somebody about your accident if you don't turn this off. So it's a pretty helpful feature. I also like the idea that the smartphone with a dedicated case will charge wirelessly. This is pretty nice. And if you think about buying it, but you still want to try it first, they are bringing this e-bike literally to your home so that you can try it. This is the way I've tried this one. They offer this service in a few European countries, so you have to check out on their website, on COWBOY via e-bike, and try to get an appointment there. I also like the way they integrated the lights. So thumb up this video, because if you are thumbing down, it means that you literally are riding a horse to your work, which would be cool. Anyway, I'll leave. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Tschüss.